Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I was always just trying to get some people to do these together with me, or just trying to come up with some topics as other people would. But screw it. I'm tired. I'm just gonna talk what's on my mind, and just try to see where that goes. All right. First of business. I have been tremendously working a lot. I've been transferred over to a new job because I left my old one because of some bullcrap that was going on over there. My manager was stipping not just me but other people out of their pay. Like he would clock us out without our permission, like to go on breaks while we were on the clock working. So that was the reason why I left that place and went to this place that I'm at now. It's alright, more or less. It's going good. Just trying to keep the happy face as long as I can. And as happy faces can be, people can pretend. Like I can. It's not that and not that easy. It is easy to pretend, have one face for another. But like I said, this is a good gig. I'm just in pain all the time. My back and knees have been killing me. I've been doing like 10 to 12 hour shifts over there. It's not easy being a man working in the kitchen. Not easy. That's And people that say that do either have a lot of experience and have done it tooth and nail, or they're just come up with bullshit just to impress other people to make themselves sound like that they're busy when they're really not. I'll admit sometimes I'm like this. I'll admit it. But other times I really am. Other times I am, other times I'm not. But all due to this work, I miss my social life. I miss my friends. I miss hanging out with them. Oh, life is life. Nothing I can do about it, but it just seems like every time I'm working, other people are off. And then when I'm off, they're either doing something else or they're working. So it's just kind of hard to see how it's kind of fair when it is at the same time. And I know I'm not making much sense, but it's how I view it. And it just makes me sad. Makes me very sad that I can't hang out with my friends. And I try so hard to plan set days to hang out with them. I try so hard. I really do. It's just ridiculous. This fucking world that we live in. I just wish we had an extra person at work now because someone, I don't know what's going on. I know he has some type of, I guess, surgery. I'm not sure myself because the information is very not so what's the word I'm looking for? Secure. That's the word I'm looking for. The information is not secure. Because one person told me that this guy has back surgery. Then this other guy tells me that he has eye surgery. All I know is that I'm taking his spot at night, and that's it. That I'm going to be alone. As usual. It's not a tale I'm not familiar with. I am familiar. What am I talking about? I am familiar with this tale. I'm used to working alone by myself. These gigs aren't the easiest, but they're not the hardest. Like I said, you always gotta try to keep your positive eye somewhere. You gotta just keep it in, out, my back. Like I said, I just prevails. Just try to tell myself that I did it, I pulled through, and I could end the day. But enough about the weird positive work talk that I'm going on here. I just want to go off some of the rumors I've been hearing on my Google News, which is always a good, reliable source. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's see here. What is it saying this time? I was talking a lot about that Wednesday show. I have yet to watch it. I'm not. It's not that I'm not an Addams Family fan. I am. It's just the way they've been doing it in the more recent times. I prefer the old black and white show. I like that one. That one was the original and still is the best in my opinion. Especially that VIP episodes where foreign diplomats came over. Oh my god, that was a funny episode. It is best we do not mess with these American people. Very bad. What did he say? Oh yeah, better be friend than enemy. Because they couldn't believe Lurch. They wanted to take him back for science experiments. um, Oh yeah, Gotham Knights. I remember when that was such the big hype. Now I hear that's just about the same as any other game now. Surprise, surprise. I'm still waiting to get some money for Ragnarok. No, is it? Yeah, God of War Ragnarok. It's so hard to avoid spoilers on social media. Like, almost everything I look at on either Instagram or YouTube is like a short or a clip of something about that game that I almost just watched. And it's ridiculous. I'm just like, oh, nope, nope, nope. I want to be blind. I want to be blind going into this game. I don't want to see nor hear, no, nothing. That's how it was like when I got into a few shows. I was pure blind. Like, I didn't know anything about The Boys until I started to watch it. I didn't really know much about the Game of Thrones show until I watched it. Not the new one, the one that ended terribly. We don't. Anyway, and this other show on Amazon. Ooh, you fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say. You done fucked up, Amazon. You done fucked up. That is not how to do Second Age. I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I am deep into the lore itself. I may not know as much as the next person, but I do know what happens. And what they did? Ugh, oh my god, it was awful. Just trash beyond trash. Like, what did they do to Galadriel and, like, Celebrimbor? And where is Celeborn, by the way? Where is Glorfindel? Where is fucking, oh my god. I can't even remember their names. The Men of the Mountain, the Aragorn recruits in the Return of the King, if no one knows about them, because I wouldn't be surprised because they're brief talk. Like, the whole time, I tried to give the show its shot. I did try. There were some things I did like, and then when it came to the end, I was just like, oh, no, you don't get, no, you don't get to pull that crap. Because when this, was it the second or third episode? I think it was the third episode where the orcs were chanting that elf's name, which at first I thought was Anatar. Because in the books, Anatar, not Antar, fucking Christ, Anatar is the Sauron in disguise trying to trick the free peoples into crafting the Rings of Power. Obviously, he does this with Celebrimbor, but I think, if I remember correctly, that both Gil-galad, the High King of the Noldor at the time, Lord Elrond, and I also believe Galadriel had a suspicion against him. Again, had a suspicion against a stranger that came out of nowhere and offered help just out of the blue of ring making. I'm sorry. The way they did it, that was stupid. Like, yeah, let's just welcome this guy in with open arms because we can trust his word on blacksmithing. Combining the stupid. Celebrimbor, his grandfather, was Fëanor, the creator of the Cimmerals, the three gems that basically were crafted from the two trees of Valinor that basically lighted the world. Telperion and I can't remember the other one. Telperion and something with a P, I think. I don't know what that might. But anyway, Fëanor crafted the Silmarils, which is the most possibly why can't I think of words? Which is the most possibly powerful gems in Middle Earth. There we go. Powerful gems in Middle Earth. And now, we have Fëanor, a generation, not Fëanor, or Celebrimbor, a generation later. Granted, it's not expressed that they had time together or they, did things together or whatever. And plus, it's wholly a different age, and he would never met his grandkid, granted, as also. Because what happens to him, I'm not going to keep on explaining every character in the book. You could look up a video on YouTube or read the books, you piece of shites. But, just need to take a sip here. Anyway, Celebrimbor, the greatest smith of the Second Age before the intervention of Anatar creating the Rings of Power, did not think, combining one metal with another. Why didn't I think of that? I'm just an elf that's been around for thousands of years with the legendary thing of smithing. Of course I would not know how to create metal with another metal. And the whole freaking, speaking of the metal thing, the whole freaking mithril thing, I was just fine with it just being another metal. Like, oh yeah, this metal is like almost like literally impervious. Nothing can really touch this, not even dragonfire or whatever. But the show had to literally like, oh yes, this elf or Valar or Maiar or whatever was fighting Morgoth or Gothmog or whatever for the light of the tree, and the trees splintered into the mountains and created this explosive material that not even the dwarves don't know how to handle just right, and da 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 da. No! Mithril is just a metal. That is it. I don't think there's anything in the lore that expressly says, like, yes, Mithril was created by a Maya that was defending a tree of life from what I said before, Balrog or something, and thus went in the roots of the mountain and created this in the show it's explosive. This explosive metal that needs to be refined by the most craftsmen of craftsmen. Bitch, Khazad-dûm is the reason why it's so well known. Khazad-dûm is filled literally with mithril. That's what it was known for. Ugh. I just went on a whole freaking tangent on just one thing on the show. Ugh. God. I'd rather watch The Boys. I did say I like that show, but the reason why I say that is because I watched the last season, and my eyes were raped. My eyes were raped in that season of The Boys, and they're saying that they got another one coming, which I am excited to see more stuff. But I have never seen a show that like that, like the way they do it, like it's so gross and disgusting and bloody and violent, but yet again it's so different from like the average, and I like that. But it's just like, dude, come on, I didn't need to see that. I'm not gonna say what happened, not to spoil, because go watch the shows, you bloody fucking assholes. But ugh. And I thought I used to take some gore. Ugh. And I'm a horror fan, for Christ's sakes. I haven't seen a good horror film in years. When was the last time, like, someone did a good horror film? Like, hey, Quentin Tarantino, go make a horror film, please. You would make a great one. I know you would. Like, Quentin Tarantino on a horror film? Ooh, that would be one of the most bloodiest films I think I will ever have seen. And people think 300's bloody. Oh my god, if Quentin Tarantino directed 300, oh my god. That'd be fantastic. There's like some directors I want to see like do their versions of other movies. Like, I love Guy Ritchie. I don't know if you guys know him. He did the kind of new King Arthur movie. He did the Robin Hood with Taylor Egerton. What's that other one he did? The Gentleman. That was also him. I love movie styles like that. While a person's telling a story, you see it being played out at the same time, and just like the way the music moves with it, how the actors could just go right into it, like Charlie Hunnam, Colin Farrell, what's that other guy's name? I can't remember, but it's just done so well. Go watch The Gentleman. That's a really good movie. If you have time, that is a movie to watch. It is just splendor, just beyond splendor. If you guys can tell already, I love shows and movies. That's just my thing. I always try to see at least good shows and movies. Like, I just saw the new Black Panther twice a month ago or something like that, and it was good. And that there's only one after credit, and that after credit, damn, just damn, just damn, bro, damn. That's how you're gonna resolve that issue. I'm just gonna say that. And then what was that other movie? Amsterdam. That was a good movie as well. Just before yeah, it was after World War One, or was it World War? No, it was World War One. After World War One, just before World War Two, and like kind of a setup thing of the Nazis. It was like ooh, very very good. I mean, come on, if you're gonna do a time movie, you cannot expect you're gonna have to expect Nazis. I'm sorry. When it comes between before World War One and before and during World War Two, I always got Nazi on the mind because that was their hype time. To be honest, that's when they were grabbing power and killing people. But they can't be solely blamed for their actions because there's other people that done horrible shit in that time as well. The Russians, for one, fucking Stalin and his posse. And I'm not gonna say that Churchill's a holy saint either, but he has done some gruesome stuff as well. Not everyone in history has a clean page. My One of my favorite World War II movies, Fury, had one of the best lines I've ever heard. Well, how did it go? It was oh yeah, ideals are beautiful, history is violent. I love that. Brad Pitt delivered that line so good. Ugh. I'm just trying to think. Like, just because we're at the end of the year now, I want to see that Naughty Santa. And when I was thinking about that, it's just like every Christmas movie just does the same thing over and over and over. And this, like, Naughty Night or whatever it's called, it's a little step towards a different direction. Granted, it's not the, like I said, the same thing. Because with Christmas, it just seems like it's say, like, can you change the story up a little bit? Like, try to put a spin on it, like this one. Like, this one put an weirdly interesting bloody spin on it, and that was good. I want to see it. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. But it's just like every Christmas movie is just like, oh, we have to save Christmas for the children and love and peace on earth and all that. Yeah, that's all like nice and well for the Christmas story, but the times are changing, and you need a change at Christmas. Every other holiday we don't really give as much attention to as we do Christmas. Like Halloween, like we expect it because it's horror. That's what Halloween's meant for. Halloween's meant for the costumes, candy, horror, a little spook here and there, and getting crazy. Halloween is not Halloween. Christmas is supposed to be this holiest time of year, peace on earth, love to every man, woman, and child. Yeah, how about the rest of the year, you dip craps, you dipshits? How about peace and love for everyone, every day of the year? You just want to just do it because it's quote unquote around your Jesus's birthday, you religious creeps. Yeah, my guy was possibly born today, so you pagans gotta go celebrate elsewhere. Basically, the short end term of history telling pagans to go screw themselves about their holiday during their holiday. Like, dude, let me just celebrate my Yule log and screw off, okay? I just want to celebrate my Yule log. Oh, Yule log, how very pagan I am. Oh, Yule log, we'll put Christmas back in its place. I should have taken up that singing career when I had the chance. And no, I was never offered. I always did choir in middle school, and I did it 1 year in high school until I learned I couldn't get out of class. There was lunch choir. I was like, no, I can't get out of lunch choir, and I actually have to perform. What is this monstrosity you have put me through? I was just a freshman trying to get some free time. That's all. That's what we all do as freshmen. Try to get out of class, have some free time to ourselves. Just do whatever we want. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Well, trying to get a set schedule at my work so I can have a fucking social life. I feel like I haven't seen anyone in like almost 2 months. Maybe almost 2.5. Well, at least friends. I've been too busy for family. I've been trying to make time for friends. Like I said, trying being the key word. But like I said, it never just wounds up being the same. Never wounds up being the same. They're busy, I'm free, they're not free. It's just one. I know I've been griping about it on this thing a lot. I just really just miss hanging out with them. I really do. Like a social, like going out and doing things. That's just me. That's just a me thing. Like I like to go out and just wanting to do things with my friends. I just need to. That's how I live. That's how I thrive. I have a social necessity in a way. It's just how I need to get on. And I'm trying to make new friends so I could at least broaden my horizons. That's why you see so much of my BFMU videos on here. That's my Discord friends. I'm trying to get back with them too because I haven't been playing with them for a while either. The videos you see are like maybe a month, 2 months, 2.5 months old. It's just what I got because I have a backlog of them and I gotta go back and edit. I'm sorry about the video the other day. I did not know you. I just thought that was just a 2.5 hour clip of me and my friends hanging out. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize it because I was playing with them one night and then I was just tired, so I just forgot to take off the recording and I said I'll put it in editing and do it in the morning. And I just forgot to do it in the morning after I uploaded it. I was like, oh shit! Because I normally listen back to my stuff. Because if you don't listen back to your stuff, you need to know how good or how bad your stuff is. You need to listen back to your stuff. So I listened back, and then when I didn't hear anything, because I was listening to it at work, I was like, what the hell? Why is there no sound? And I looked down, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. Nani? Omae wa shinidayu. Nani? By my mother's monkey beard. I'm gonna try to do different things on the channel. Just don't have a lot of other friends that have other games to do, so this is what I got for the moment. And plus, I also have other games on my Steam list that I could do on my own also, but they're still all RTS related. But I'm gonna try to do other things. Maybe I'll do some Halo stuff. I don't know. It all depends how tired or if I'm in the mood. And I'm gonna try to stream Outlast on my PlayStation this month before Christmas, if I, like I said, have the energy. I think I got some time off upcoming, but I'll see if I can do it. We're gonna get some horror for Christmas time. Like I said, we need a change in the season. Change the season. 'Tis not the season to be jolly. And whoever did pray for snow the other day, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna kill you. I hate the cold, you bastard. I hate you. I'm looking right into your eyes. Looking deep, deep into your little eyes and wanting to burn them. For you're praying for the snow. I'm a skinny dude. I cannot outlast this cold. I go outside for a second, I'm just like, god damn. I'm like shivering in crap. I'm more of a summer kid. I love the heat. I love the hot weather. Bring me some sun. Bring me some nice glorious sun. Maybe a little rain. Little. I do like a cloudy day now and again. Just feels very atmospheric some days. But I don't get to enjoy those atmospheric days. I just want some warm weather. That's what I'm asking for. Just some nice warm weather. Because we only get, what, 3, maybe 3.5 months of warm weather around here? And then it's just back to just the rest of the year being freezing goddamn cold? Like, it just makes me want to get out of here. Just makes me want to move south. Just get somewhere warm, somewhere toasty where I could put my feet in the sand and just crawl up on a beach chair with a nice little drink on the side. Just enjoy the sun cancer that's gonna go onto my skin, and then later down the road I'm gonna regret it. Yes, you have skin cancer. How? Well, you probably shouldn't have stayed on the beach as long as you did. Oh, fuck off, mate. I was enjoying myself. But you were right. I shouldn't have. Don't spend too much time on the beach. Otherwise, you get that skin cancer and you'll regret it. I do love a natural tan, though. I prefer a natural tan. Big risk, big reward. I'm just hoping to live past 70. If I could just live past 70, I'll be a happy, happy man. And I'm just going through a little midlife crisis because I'm just thinking about my age, even though I'm not that old. It just makes me think, like, how much time I got. Like, do I just spend most of my time just putting it down with the old ball and chain and just keep on making something for myself? Or should I just try to experience life a little bit and not tell myself, like, it's always like this? Some days it's harder than others, but other days it's easier just to tell yourself, like, this is what you gotta do to survive. But then other days I'm just like, but I just want to go out and just do things. You can't have both. Can't have both. This whole thing's just been turning to a sad rant of me just wanting to go out, hasn't it? It really has. I'm just that deprived of just wanting to go out. I'll figure it away. I'll figure out a way. And I gotta figure a way of how to cut my spending. I've been spending too much money on eBay and Amazon, trying to do the 4 payments. I have, like, I think 3 of them in my PayPal because I can't afford that full price right now. It's ridiculous how much these things are. Like, come on, you can't just drop the price a little bit? Come on. Like, I'm trying to buy some nice figures I could do for some photography on my Instagram. Just trying to get some money for a camera. Look for that in the future. Yeah, just like figures. Maybe a nice little picture frame here. Maybe a cloak or two, a Viking helmet maybe. I'm a big Viking fan. By the by, go watch the Viking show. It's done. There's, I believe, 7 seasons. It is an amazing show. I think it is so much better than Game of Thrones or whatever else is out there. That show did it right, and it ended perfectly. Just, that's how you start and end a show. That's how you start and end a show, Vikings, History Channel. I don't know what type of streaming service it could be on, but if you got it, go watch it. It is amazing. Ragnar Lothbrok, Ivar the Boneless, Uba and Fistic, the sons of Ragnar, and the most famous of them, Bjorn Ironside. All of his sons became greater than him. His father Ragnar sailed west into England and telling other people that there was shit over there. Granted, it was possibly already known, but he was just telling his people, like, hey, there's people over here. We could take stuff from them, you know? I mean, Vikings weren't they were semi-outrageous. Like, they didn't outright murder people yet. Like, they would just ask for an outrageous demand. Like I said, an outrageous. And then if they didn't get what they want, the raiding and pillaging shall commence. And if they did what they got, alright, we'll see you next season. Just double down on your taxes so we don't have to attack you or whatever. I just hate how people also with Vikings have that I can't even say the word. Misconception of the fucking horns on the helmet. I hate helmet designs with the horns. I hate it. It is not historically accurate. It was made by some guy in the 18th century. I can't remember his name, but it was literally made up by someone. Like, Viking age ended around like the 10th century, so that's like about 700 to 800. Yeah, 700 to 800 years later. How do you mess up a 800 year later fact from almost 200 years ago? Oh, the way that people just mislabel things, especially in these days, and how sensitive we are. Oh, I hate that. What you mean by that? Like, I could just say, have a good day, ma'am. And they'll be like, what do you mean by that? Like, oh my, are you kidding me? You can't even say, oh my God, because they're like, wow, way to be a religionist or whatever. You can't say one word these days without someone going at you for something. It doesn't scare the crap out of me. I don't care. I'll just say whatever I want. If you got a problem with it, then that's your problem. Not my problem. You're the one that has the problem with it. Like, I've been arguing to people for a little bit how curse words aren't really that bad, to be honest. Like, for example, I use this one as one of my better ones. The word bitch. What does the word bitch mean? The word bitch means female dog. So, as it is as insulting, it's not as insulting as we like to make it out. Just because it sounds bad doesn't mean that it is as bad as it is. So what if someone calls you a female dog? Tell them they could just. Yeah, it's hard to say without saying curse words, but anyway, tell them to go fuck themselves. That's harder to do, and that is way, way bad. Like, first of all, you would have to have some type of. I'm not. No, 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 no. I know how these games go. No, I'm not diving into that. No, sir. No, sirree. No, sir. I'm not going down that rabbit hole, Alice. Oh, God, no. Oh, I made it worse. Oh. Stop it. Just stop. Stop. All right. All right. Change the subject. Change the subject. Just real quick, because I'm going to want to end this soon. Star Wars. Let's end it with Star Wars. I just saw the first episode of Andor. Yes, everyone's just gonna be putting in the comments, why have you watched Andor? Andor's awesome. What are you talking about? Andor. Yes, I've watched the first episode with my friend on Discord the other day, and I have to say, just for the first episode, that was awesome. I wanted to watch more, but he had to go. I was like, oh, come on, can we just watch another episode? Just another. And he was like, no, I have to leave. I was like, oh, come on. I can't wait to watch Andor again. Andor, that was a good, like, start off. Like, almost every. I was talking to my friend about this the other day. Like, Star Wars, it knows how to do both live action and adaptation shows. But when it comes to movies, not really, to be honest. Like, Marvel knows how to do movies and live action shows on the nail. When it comes to animation, you're alright. You're okay. DC though, when it comes to movies with DC, the live action, and then when it comes to animation with DC, it is fucking gorgeous. It is from the gods upon high. It comes from Yggdrasil, the world tree. From its branches, it graces us with one of the most greatest animations ever created. Like I said, Star Wars, go with live action. DC, go with animation. And Marvel, go with live action shows and movies. Why can't, like, one just have all of them just good? Why can't there just be one? Like, not one company can make one just good overall. Like, good movie, bad show. Good animation, bad show. Like, come on. Is there a formula to get all three somehow good? Is there, like, some weird science formula out there to make the perfect movie, perfect show, and perfect animation show all under one company? Instead of all this bric-a-brac we got going on, especially with the 50% owned by Sony of the Spider-Man rights. That's the only missing part of Marvel that Disney is missing, because I want to see Tom Hardy's Venom in the MCU with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, because that would be awesome. You will never find a better Venom than Tom Hardy. Like, oh my god. But Venom 2, that needed work. Even Eminem was depressed. Like, come on. That song he did at the credits, even Eminem was like, I'm done with this. That first Venom, though. Dude, Venom, Venom, Venom. Venom. Like, just because the movies have been coming out, I've been loving these characters. I didn't know a lot about them, but it's made me want to look into their character. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. But enough of me brick and bracking around here. We're coming up on the 35 mark. I want to try to keep these on the 35s because I don't know how much I can talk. But I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to have more coming out. Maybe I'll schedule these on Mondays. Don't know. We'll see. It all depends how I feel. Anyway, people, enjoy your day or whenever I post this. And as always, Madman out.